be more valuable than everybody else, and simply just follow up better without worrying about getting the deal and go on the most appointments, because now you're following up with the most people. Some will, some won't. I said you're going to make the most money on, some won't. Meaning, Richard, they're not ready right now at the price that you want. But he or she who's the most valuable and better will still get those deals. So Richard, here's to prove my point. We talked to a gentleman named Ron Reynolds. He lives in Texas, but he had a house in St. Louis, our hometown, or my hometown, okay? And we talked to him in June. So Richard, I talked to him in June. He wasn't ready, but I offered to market his home for free, cut his grass, all these things that other people don't do. We're being valuable to him. And so what we did, Richard, was we put him in a follow-up, because we're talking about follow-up right now. We put him in follow-up. Here's what happened though. He called us on January 28th. David, everybody at home. Jorge, at home. Hugo, everyone. Kathy. You guys all understand I didn't know he's going to call on January 28th, right? I'm not magical. I didn't know if he's going to call in December. So BJ, I didn't know if he's going to call in December. I didn't know if he's going to call in March. I didn't know Gary. I didn't know if he's ever going to call me. I don't care about the outcome. I was like, we talked to you. We did our job on the phone better than everybody else. Now you're in our machine. We followed up with him. Here's what I can tell you though. Let's come full circle why follow-up wins. Some will, some won't. I'm going to make the most money on, some won't. He just wasn't ready right then. Here's what I know. He called us back on January 28th. Here's what I know, BJ. We followed up with him 7 times over another 8 months or whatever it was, 6, 8 months. We followed up with him 7 times. He just came back up in our machine and we just politely followed up with him. We made $35,000. So at home, here, whether it's one you wanted to keep that had some good equity in it and cash flowing, or you want to flip it, whatever, here's what I know. We spent 10 minutes on the phone with him. Then he was in our machine to follow up, because follow up does win. We followed up with him 7 times. Total time invested, Gary, after that initial phone call, total time invested just following up was probably another 8, 9 minutes. So would you talk to somebody for 10 minutes and follow up for 8 or 9 minutes, better than everybody else, just simply following up, not worrying about the outcome, to make $35,000? Gary said yes. Tom, would you? I would, right? Would everybody here? Everybody? So some will, some won't, who cares? Be more valuable than everybody else and simply just follow up better without worrying about getting the deal and go on the most appointments, because now you're following up with the most people. And when you do things of value to them, the chances of them calling you back or getting the deal skyrocket. Because most people follow up 1, 2, or 3 times and then say, oh, I guess they weren't really motivated. They just simply weren't ready. Everybody get that? He or she who has the best game wins. He or she who's got the best game on follow-up and the best game on being the most valuable wins the game. I teach negotiations. 20 or 30% of the people that are learning this weekend are here just for the negotiation side. Most of you are like, really? They're going to like the lead generation stuff that I know they're not doing, but there's a percentage of people here just for the negotiation side and our waltz and how we do this. Wins deals.